Hello loyal fans and subscribers, Ninamori Fanboy here. Today I have a battle against a friend named Rosa. We actually just had this battle, so we just became friends, and I'm glad that I'm able to record this as soon as I can because, I always like to record battles immediately after they happen, so it's fresh in my mind and I know what's going on. But as of late, that isn't really happening a lot, so I'm glad it happened with this battle, because this battle, this is pretty intense. As you can see, we both have Venusaurs and Greninjas on our team. This is actually the same battle I used in my last video. Yeah, it's got that physical Greninja, got Gothitelle back, Big Goron, everyone else pretty standard. She's got some standard looking Pokemon, but I don't think it's the common sets. So that added to the fun, but there's also quite a bit of luck and hacks involved on both sides, so it evens out, and it's hard to tell who's gonna come out on top, just because, whenever you think someone gets, severe hacks in their favor, the other one gets it, so it's it really evens out, and you gotta watch to the very end to see exactly how it goes down. So I lead with Big Goron, set up Stealth Rocks as she sets up a Reflect. And I figured it wouldn't attack me, otherwise I would have maybe tried Sucker Punch, which I apparently do right here. And it does nothing. So I think, yeah, Earthquake did more somehow. And 2-hit KO then. It did less than half the first time, more than half the second time. Oh well. Good thing I did go for Sucker Punch when I did. I figured she'd go for the Thunder Wave. That's why I didn't send in Greninja right away to try to, U-turn. I go for Shadow Ball. It hardly dents the thing as it paralyzes me, and I think I mistakenly go for a Calm Mind. Yeah, that was bad. I should have gone for a Paralysis myself, just to even out the, the difference. Then again, I'm kind of glad I hid the fact that I had Thunder Wave. Special defense drops, and since I'm competitive, that raises my special attack 2 stages, and I am fully paralyzed. So my special attack is at +3, special defense is neutral. She actually withdraws here for Hotorui, who is actually Volcarona. And that's the only real reason I set up my rocks, was to KO that thing easily. It's half dead, and at +3, that did absolutely nothing. That must be Volcarona, which is evident by the fact that it has Rest. And I didn't know it had Rest, and it's a good thing that it has a Chesto Berry, because, as you'll see, I went for Thunder Wave, so that'll cripple its sweeping capabilities with its Quiver Dances. I think I switch out right now. Yes, for who though? Snorlax? Yep. There goes the Quiver Dance, so with Paralysis and at +1 speed, will this Volcarona outspeed Snorlax? Yes, it will. Fiery Dance, I don't even know what that is. Does a respectable amount. Raises special attack though, that's the scary part. Body Slam and one-shot Flame Body. The hacks are beginning. Well, they kind of, whatever. They're really letting loose now. Flower Power comes out. Fiery Dance. She's already at +1, which explains how it does over half the Flower Power. Now she's at +2. I was worried that she might outspeed me here, but I still went for Aromatherapy anyway, just, to be cool. Get rid of the Paralysis and the Burn. Bug Buzz, I don't know why Bug Buzz instead of, Fiery Dance again. But, you know, that's how she rolls apparently. Gets a crit and KOs me though, so it doesn't really matter. But still, you would think Fiery Dance would be the better option. I send in my Greninja and go for Water Shuriken and take it out. She probably wasn't expecting me to have Water Shuriken, but like I said, that's how I roll. Take it out, just 2 shots, the equivalent of 1, no. Is it 1? No, it's like 2.5, no, 2.5 shots is the equivalent of 1, whatchamacallit, Aqua Jet, I think. I don't know. Anyway, she sends out her own Mega Venusaur as I U-turn. Neutral against the poison grass, so I mean it still does a lot considering Mega Venusaur's got incredible physical defense. That did quite a bit. I'm really liking physical Greninja. Not as much as some of my other favorite water starters, but you know. And she's running Sleep Powder on hers, so it's already like fundamentally different than mine, and it outspeeds Hoshikage, which is, you know, pretty terrible, so it must have high speed investment. Perhaps low defense investment, which would explain why Greninja did so much. Fortunately, I wake up in just 1 turn, hit it hard with this Psychic, but as you can imagine, I don't quite KO it. Now I'm just hoping that she'll miss with Sleep Powder, but she doesn't. So at this point, I'm not even sure she has Synthesis or Giga Drain, so I just kind of stay in because I'm fairly certain she can't hit me. She does have Synthesis. I don't know why the screen is going as white as it is when it is, but whatever. Shadow Ball, just, I don't even know why. That was the worst attack I could have done. I kind of half expected her to switch just because, you know, I am Gothitelle. I can easily 2-hit KO that thing if I wanted to. I knew she'd go for Sleep Powder again, so I send in my Adabana just to, you know, do that thing. Then as soon as I saw Withdraw, my heart just fell because I knew I was about to get outplayed, but I didn't, because I went for Sludge Bomb. I figured for sure she'd go into her Aegislash, but she didn't. She went out to this thing as Death Fodder. So, I mean, I guess it was safe on her part, but she could have easily outplayed me right there, and that would have killed my morale. Anyway, now she sends out Shiny Aegislash. I Leech Seed because I know I've had Star Wars with Aegislashes using my Mega Venusaur before. I believe against my cousin/rival Tyler. And Venusaur actually often comes out on top. So She-King Shields doesn't even matter to me because she doesn't even have leftovers on it. So I mean, this is great for me because I'm whittling that thing down fast. Giga Drains and Leech Seeds, all she's doing is occasional Swords Dances. Because you would think the standard, I mean, she could have, whatchamacallit, Shadow Ball, but if she does, that won't be affected by her Swords Dances, so I had nothing to worry about. I mean, what would she have? Like, Shadow Sneak and Brick Break? No, she has Iron Head. So, yeah, my Venusaur unfortunately goes down, but I'm able to send in my Greninja. And I knew she'd King Shield first opportunity she got. So I went for Water Shuriken. Then I wasn't sure whether or not she'd go, if she even had Shadow Sneak. I figured she did and she'd go for it, so I just went for Water Shuriken again, even though I have, you know, Night Slash. Hit once, it doesn't look like I'll KO. Hit twice, okay, maybe. 3 times, that's KO, right? Wrong! But fortunately I hit a 4th time, so yeah, that was quite the luck on my part. She sends out her own Greninja, shiny Greninja, and if she's fully invested in speed like I am, then we speed tied, however I want to say that, and I won, so take it out with the U-turn. At this point, I forgot who all she had left. I even forgot she had Venusaur. I just fortunately sent out my Hoshikage. Unfortunately, I don't have a Venusaur again to switch into a sleep powder, so this is pretty terrible. It's now that I realize my first priority should be to paralyze that thing so I'm faster than it, so it can't just keep putting me to sleep and recovering. But I woke up fairly early the first 2 times I've been put to sleep, so, you know, if that happens again, I should be fine, right? Yeah. Well, I'm asleep 1 turn, so, you know, expected. I mean, you can't just wake up first turn every time. Power Whip. So that's a fully physical Venusaur with Earthquake, Power Whip, Sleep Powder, and Synthesis. I think I was, yeah, fully asleep again. Power Whip again. If I can live this and wake up, then maybe. I lived it and woke up. Thunder Wave. Now I can hit it hard with Psychic. I knew she wouldn't go for Sleep Powder again, so I just went for Psychic to get it down to the point where I might be able to KO it with Body Slam from, what's his name? Big Green Cat. Provided I can outspeed, which I do, and provided I can OHKO, then again, okay, yeah. Quite a bit of speed investment, presumably, and little defense investment, presumably. So our last Pokemon is this Sylveon, Shiny Sylveon, which you all know me, and I know nothing about Sylveon. She goes for Toxic, and I throw it right back at her with the fact that I'm immune and not like every other Snorlax with, whatchamacallit, thick fat. So I get a pair of hacks with Body Slam, so that made up for the Flame Body earlier, in my opinion. Take it down, she wishes, and I figured there's a possibility that I would be able to, or she would be fully paralyzed this turn as she presumably protected, but she is not fully paralyzed and goes for the protect, so stuff happens. Back to full, oh, not quite full. Now maybe quite full with the leftovers. I just went for Power Up Punch. I don't even know why. It doesn't even move the damage meter, but my attack raises. That's the good thing. The bad thing is Cute Charm. Holy cow. Fortunately, she's fully paralyzed. But let me tell you, Cute Charm and paralyzed. Theoretically, we should never be hurting each other. But she's not full. I think actually paralysis has like a 25% chance of being fully paralyzed, whereas Cute Charm and Confusion have like 50. So there's 2 out of 2 just completely useless turns. Fortunately, her Moonblasts are hardly touching Snorlax. She didn't go for Protect or anything, so, you know. Body Slam, I hit 1 out of 3 times, so that's good. Moonblast. And I survive with 3. Good old 3 HP. Right back to square one. I think it was 3. It might have been 4, though. in love. Body slam. I don't think it'll KO though. No, she also lives with 3, but she's fully paralyzed. She can still, you know, get cute charm luck in. Oh, but she forfeits. Still, that could have easily kept going with the hacks, and like I could have been, you know, immobilized, and then she could have wished, and it just would have, you know, if she would have kept going, there's a strong possibility she would have won, but she must have just been so dejected at the end hacks there. But yeah, definitely some critical moments in there, some critical hacks. But like I said, they were evened out, so that was quite the fun battle. I might use this team a few more times, but it's kind of run its course. I mean, I actually do like all these Pokemon. Even Greninja I'm starting to warm up to now. Not that I ever disliked Greninja, but he was probably my least favorite of the Kalos starter trio, just because he's so overrated. But yeah, I'm starting to like him now because of this physical guy. But I might have to start depositing this team and start using some new teams. But this was fun. I'll definitely remember this battle for a long time. Thank you for watching the whole thing, the whole video. Whole thing. I can't even talk. It's not even late. I'm not even tired. I don't know why I'm dragging on like this. So again, if you watch the whole video, even this part, if you're still watching the video, I really commend you, because there's really nothing to say. I'm not even saying anything. I'm just dragging on the video so it'll take longer to upload to YouTube. So yeah, thanks very much. I don't know what'll happen in the future. I hope we all look forward to it as much as... Okay, I'm done, guys.